السلام ورحمة الله، كيف صحتكم؟ اليوم كمان هنلعب فيديو جديد عن chemical reaction ونحكي more specific on non-stoichiometric mixture. For non-stoichiometric mixture, I will start with the following equations. This equation is the reaction between carbon monoxide and hydrogen gas to give a CH4OH. In this mixture, we have 140 grams of carbon monoxide to react with 10 grams of hydrogen gas, and we have the molar mass of the different elements that can we use it. Part 1. Calculate the molar quantity of each reactant. As you know, in order to calculate the molar quantity of each reactant, since we have the mass, we apply the relation mass equal number of mole equal mass over molar mass. For carbon monoxide, an equal mass over molar mass, as we have in the mixture, we have 140 grams, and the following is the molar mass of carbon monoxide. The carbon here 12, the oxygen here 16, so 140 over 28 equal to 5 mole. By the same way, the number of mole of hydrogen gas equal to mass over molar mass. We have the mass of hydrogen is 10 gram over the molar mass of hydrogen is equal to 2 times 1. We have 2 atoms of hydrogen, and the molar mass of hydrogen is equal to 1. So the number of mole of hydrogen in this mixture is equal to 5 mole. Next, show that the mixture is non-stoichiometric mixtures. Let's remember that in part 1 we have initially 5 mole of each reactant. In order to show that if the mixture is non-stoichiometric mixture, we must calculate the ratio of each reactant. And as we know, ratio is equal to mole quantity over the coefficient of this reactant. To calculate the ratio of CO, we substitute the number of mole of carbon monoxide over the coefficient. The coefficient in this equation is equal to 1. So we have 5 over 1 equal to 5. The other ratio for hydrogen gas equal the same way, number of mole of hydrogen over its coefficient. We have the number of mole of hydrogen, which is equal to 5 mole over the coefficient of hydrogen is equal to 2. So the value is equal to 2.5. As you know, in order to determine if the mixture is stoichiometric or non-stoichiometric, we compare the value of the ratio of carbon monoxide with the ratio of hydrogen molecule. Since they are different ratio, so the mixture is non-stoichiometric mixture. So when the ratios are not equal, the mixture is non-stoichiometric mixture. Part 3. Deduce the limiting and the excess reactant. According to the previous part, since the ratios are not equal and since the ratio of carbon monoxide is greater than the ratio of hydrogen, so we can conclude that the hydrogen gas is limiting and the carbon monoxide is an excess reactant. Okay. Then the hydrogen, it has the smallest ratio. We have the smallest ratio, so the hydrogen is limiting and carbon monoxide is the excess reactant. We complete with the following with the same example. Part 4. Give the name of the chemical substances present. Is a name of chemical substances present at the end of the reaction. At the end of the reaction, as we know, in every reaction at the end of the reaction there is a product. So the chemical substance that exists at the end of the reaction is the product in all cases. We have number of product formed in all cases. In any question when you ask about the chemical substance present at the end of the reaction, it is the product is the chemical substance. But since we have in this mixture we have a non-stoichiometric mixture in addition to the product form, there is the remaining amount of the excess reactant. Is the remaining amount of the reactant. So it is in this question or this example, in case of non-stoichiometric mixture, it is the product and the remaining amount of excess reactant, which is CO. This is applied. These two are always found, the product and the remaining excess reactant, when the mixture is non-stoichiometric mixture. If the mixture is stoichiometric mixture, what will be the chemical substance present at the end of the reaction? In case of non-stoichiometric mixture, the only chemical substance that found at the end of the reaction is the product. When we have a stoichiometric mixture, the product is only exist at the end of the reaction. بسبب in case of stoichiometric mixture, both reactants or all the reactants found in the chemical equation are completely consumed. Only products are exist. Since in this example we have a case of non-stoichiometric mixture, لازم يكون عندي بس the product is formed and the excess amount or the remaining amount or the left amount of the excess reactant. The next part determine the mass of the excess reactant left. How to calculate the mass of the excess reactant left at the end of the reaction? Let us recall that we have initially 5 mole of each reactant in the mixture. In order to calculate how much left, we have to make it or do it by 2 steps. Step 1, we must know which is the excess reactant. Let's remember that it was CO in this example is the excess reactant. Step 1, for calculation, we must calculate how much. First step, we must calculate how much is reacted from CO. In order to determine how much is left, we must know how much it is consumed or how much is reacted by using stoichiometric ratio. We will use the stoichiometric ratio or the relation between CO and hydrogen gas. According to stoichiometric ratio, as we have studied before, number of mole hydrogen over 2 equal number of mole CO over 1. Since CO is n in excess, we write here for CO we write the word react. By using stoichiometric ratio, we calculate how much it is reacted from CO or from the excess reactant. By substituting the values, the number of mole of hydrogen initially is 5 mole. We substitute here the 5 mole of hydrogen. By calculating the number of mole of carbon monoxide, we can conclude that number of mole of CO react the quantity that react of carbon monoxide in this question is 2.5. Then we have first step to calculate the number of mole of carbon monoxide that is reacted by using stoichiometric ratio in reference with the limiting reactant. We use the limiting reactant in calculation or by in stoichiometric ratio. We substitute the initial mole quantity of hydrogen. By calculation, it is 2.5 mole of carbon monoxide that is reacted or consumed. Second step, we calculate how much is left, what is the mass reacted hidden. Second step is the mass that is reacted from carbon monoxide. Number of mole is equal to 2.5 times the molar mass of carbon monoxide is equal to 70 gram. This is the mass of carbon monoxide that react. In order to calculate the mass left, we must subtract the 140, the initial mass of carbon monoxide, minus 70 gram. So we obtained that the mass left of carbon monoxide is equal to 70 gram. Part 6. Calculate the mass of the product form. To calculate the mass of the product form, which is in this equation, you will C4H0, we proceed as follows. Let us remember the equation and remember that in this equation CO is the excess reactant and hydrogen is the limiting reactant. Now, how to calculate the quantity of CH4O produced at the end of the reaction? Can we use the limiting reactant value or we use the excess reactant value? Okay, step 1. We use the stoichiometric ratio between the product form in order to calculate its mole quantity. We calculate it from the limiting reactant. Since excess reactant, yani we have an excess amount that is not reacted. It is if we use its initial quantity, this means the 5 mole is not completely reacted, so it will give me a wrong answer if I use it in stoichiometric ratio. We use the value of the limiting reactant since it is completely consumed. Then, to find the mass of the product or number of mole of the product form, we use it or we calculate it in relation or in reference to the limiting reactant. We substitute the value of limiting reactant, the number of mole is 5/2, so the number of mole of carbon monoxide, methanol CH4O produced is equal to 4 mole. Then we will repeat that. لنطلع ولنحسب البرودكت how much mole of product formed, we calculate it in reference to the limiting reactant and not to an excess reactant. We substitute the initial quantity of hydrogen, which is 5. In this example, we calculate the number of mole. So to calculate the mass, we find the molar mass of CH4. Then we apply the relation mass equal N times molar mass. So we have a mass of 80 gram. So you apply this following relation. For the example you have solved before, correct the part 3 and 4 according to what I have been explained in this video. Thank you.